guys, BBI here. I want to stop and say thanks for tuning in and checking out whatever the video is about that's about ready to come up next. If you could take a minute and hit subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you enjoy what you've seen here, make sure to hit the like button. We'd greatly appreciate your support. Anyhow, guys, all that aside, let's get on with the show. Okay, so the amplifier is in off right now. All switches down, amp off. This switch up is just a 2-pill. The switch down, off. This switch up, 6-pill. The switch down, off. Both these switches up, it's a 2 driving 6. Gentlemen, what I got here for you tonight is a very straightforward 2 2290s driving 6 2879 HGs. Completely been through this thing top to bottom, and I'm going to demonstrate this thing working. Variable power, 2 driving 6 with a droppable, switchable 2-pill section or straight 6-pill section. So you could cruise your Striker with this, or you could cruise your Cobra 29 into this thing, depending on how you want to set it up. Right now we're running on 14 volts. We're going to use the 2950 to drive this thing. So let's go ahead and make a lap around the band. 1000 watt slug and peak, 1000 in average, 5 watt slug and reverse back from the bird, 10,000 watt dummy load, 5 watt slug between the 2950 and of course the little Fatboy 2x6 switchable. Now the remote on this, let me slow down and show this to you. The remote on this is really important. Pin 1 SSB, pin 2 pre, 3 hot, 4 low, 5 high. So how you wire the remote is you take 3, short it to 4, that'll get you low, or 3, short it to 5, that'll get you high, or 3, short it to 4 and 5, that'll get you 2x6, and then you take 3 and you short it to 1, that'll get you your preamp, and then 3, connect it to 1, that'll get you your sideband. Delay. This thing is a Class C box, by the way, you guys. Don't be confused. You don't want to be running this thing on sideband. Don't want to do it. Okay, so all of our switches in the off positions, variable down. Let me show you input drive. Oh wow, look at that. I got this thing cranked all the way down. Let's try this again. Input drive, or 20 whole watts. Let me show you pass-through tune. Nice and low. So now let's bring on the low, or otherwise the 2-pill section, which does have a variable on it, you guys. Remember, it's 2290s, not 2879s. So we're seeing about 210, maybe 230. Input tune into the 2-pill section. Perfectly flat now. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll kick on the 6-pill section. We'll drop the 2-pill section. So with 20 watts of drive. 600 watts of power. Nice low input tune into the 6-pill section. So let's go ahead, we'll click up both these switches. Up, up, and up. So now it's a 2x6, 2 driving 6. Lay it over in a corner. Look at our average meter jumping up there. 400 whole watts of average power. Click this up into the 2 position. So now full deflection over here into the corner, 2000 watts. 1000 watts is right there at the 50 mark, right in between the 40 and the 60. Nice solid 1600 watts peak. Absolutely nothing back from the bird 10,000 watt dummy load, as always. And perfectly low tune. Now here's the advantage to this radio, or to this amplifier. We're going to come up here. We're going to turn off the 2950. We're going to turn on our Striker. So let's get rid of the 2950. And we're going to hook up the striker. Now, I'm not a big fan of building these boxes like this, having switches and droppable sections and stuff. It's not that I don't know how. It's that I've had so many problems with people forgetting if I'm going to put my 100-watt radio or if I'm going to put my 125-watt radio into my 2x6 2-pill / 6-pill, I got to remember to turn off the driver section. That's really important that you flip this switch down. But this is totally doable and acceptable. Normally, we'd blow the hell right out of these 2290s. These little guys. They'd go poof. So let me show you drive first off. Oh, shoot. My battery's going to die. Hold on. I think it might be time to buy new batteries. This camera's about worn out too, but I keep talking to Mr. Black Productions and it falls on deaf ears. Nope, can't do it right now. We've got the Bakerman BBI brake we've got to take care of first. Okay, so let me show you drive. We're on 1,000 watts. 1X position over here in the corner. Here's our 80 watts of drive. We will kick on high switch, which stands for 6-pill section. Lay it over in the corner. Reach over here. We'll click this up into the 2X position. 1200 watt box. Very happy, everything perfectly low and happy. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello. That's neat. But I found that having this set up like this can have problems attached to it. Especially if the guy goes, oops, and all it takes is like 1 or 2 keys, you blow the driver section completely out of the amplifier. People that get these 9 times out of 10 end up having problems. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be you, the potential new owner of this little guy. I'm not saying that's going to be you. You might be a genius and be able to take care of it. I don't know. But gentlemen, this is an absolutely beautiful Fatboy 2x6 that I've been through. Did the power wire upgrades to it, changed the tune, upgraded the output combiner resistors. I installed this tuning tube and dialed it in perfectly for output. Changed a capacitor here and changed a capacitor here. And now it's perfectly in tune. Long story short, this thing's for sale. The gentleman that owns this only wants $800 for it. So the first one of you guys to call me with $800 plus the money for the ride gets it. And I'll throw in a free shirt. So give me a call. It's got 2 fans on this, 2 Evercool fans on the outside, and the cabinet is absolutely blemish free. There are no dents, dings, anything. Even the lid that goes on this thing, it's absolutely pristine. So gentlemen, call me ASAP, because I know this one's not going to hang around for very long. 2 driving 6, $800 plus the ride. Bump bump from your friend in Idaho. I'll see ya.